Hello once again everyone and welcome to Kruznik Sanctuary. I'm your host Kruznik X and we are back in patch 5.4, features rewritten in Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. In the last episode, Admiral Merlwyb took on the acting leader of the Bloody Executioners in a duel, and she won, naturally. So, with that being said, what's next on the list? Well, we'll see in the level lady quest, the great ship Vylbrand. Now, I hardly need tell you, but any attempt to negotiate with the tribes is doomed to fail unless their minds can first be wrested from the grip of their gods. And so, in the meeting we seek to arrange with the kobolds, I would have you free their leader of Titan's influence. Leave it to us. We will open his ears to reason. You have my thanks. Ere we proceed, there is something you should know. Some 50 years past, when the Sahagins swarmed at our halls in ever greater numbers, Limsa entered into a covenant with the kobolds. To men shall go the bounty of the sea, to kobolds shall go the bounty of the land. An ostensibly equitable arrangement, conspicuously lacking in detail. Aye, inadvertently or not, the wording was ambiguous, and we took advantage of it, moving in to claim the northern reaches of Lenosha, which the kobolds believed theirs. Bloodshed followed, then bloodshed to answer the bloodshed, and on it went, till every ilm of Vylbrand bore the stain of our conflict. This is not history, you understand. It is the present, fresh and raw. And with their kindred's blood yet on our hands, we will struggle to regain the kobolds' trust, even should we cure their tempered. Before we continue, I do want to say hello to Mr. Catpoggers, who is raiding with a party of one right now. Thanks for the raid, guys. Admiral, you speak of obstacles we are like to encounter at the meeting, but as things stand, I see no reason why the kobolds would agree to a meeting in the first place. And so we must provide a reason. I will restore their stolen crystals to them, and personally deliver the cargo along with my apologies. Bait! They would welcome us into their midst, not to speak of peace, but to have you of them at their mercy. Aye. And given the wealth of crystals we will bring, I'll wager they will attempt to summon Titan there and then. Meaning a high priest would need to be present, to whom we could administer the cure. Precisely. He is the fish I would catch, but he will not be alone. Nay, he will have gods on hand, and they will lay down their lives to protect him. Yet a single death on the kobold side would jeopardize our chance at peace, and there my venture founders. Yet it need not. What if we were to employ the Conqueror's Chain? Though we would still have to weaken the kobolds, it would allow us to subdue them without inflicting lasting harm. The artifact Mistbeard used to take goods and not life. Aye, that would serve. Well done, Marshal. He's got a good idea, especially considering he's Mistbeard. So, friends, what think you of our strategy? The effects of tempering are cumulative, and we may safely assume that the High Priest's exposure to the primal influence is extensive. It will therefore take a great deal of ether to reverse its effects, not to mention time. Time during which Alice would be defenseless. Even should we all look to her protection, I'm not convinced we could keep an entire army of kobolds at bay. Well, I'm happy to take the risk. It's not as if we have any other choice. Besides, it's what Tesleen would do. And had I not followed her example, we wouldn't even have a cure for tempering, much less a chance to bring peace to Vylbrand. So I'm going to cure that priest, or die trying! Well, I believe in you, LSA. Let's rock. And I believe in you, too. You and everyone. I know you'll keep me safe. It's settled then. See to your preparations and make for Camp Overlook. We will join you there anon. All right. Man, everything's lagging today because of things. All right, off to Camp Overlook. Oh, hey, 4 viewers on. I might need another cup of tea if this is gonna... I should have grabbed 2 tea bags. And some honey. And maybe some lemon. But... anyways. Here we are. Alphinaud wasn't lying when he said I'd be defenseless. So I'm counting on you all to give me the time I need. Our sole purpose will be to keep you out of harm's way. So leave that to us and focus on your own task. Indeed. And should you want for ether, you need only say the word. Gabu! Did you follow us here? There is something important that I want to say to the High Priest. Express! State! Say! Please let me come with you. Please! I'm sorry, but it's too dangerous. I need you to promise me that you'll stay here while it's safe. Where it's safe, alright? He's such a cutie. My apologies for the wait. It took time, but we have secured our audience. All unfold as expected. At the mention of my returning their crystals in person, the kobolds suddenly remembered how keen they were to be reconciled. And so, in the glorious spirit of cooperation, we are to be received by Patriarch Zardar of the Second Order, who awaits our pleasure in the navel. If you are ready, let us proceed to the Ugamaro mines at once. Are we going to be doing a cutscene, or are we going to have to travel? Yep, we're going to have to travel there. Regalia Type G, up and running. Geez, I haven't flown in here yet, so it's interesting to see, you know, all the machinery at work. And it's a good thing I'm overpowered for this because... oh yeah, that's right. I have to go around in order to do this. Good thing these guys are all A Realm Reborn. Alright. Here goes... everything, really. This aetheryte will bear us to our quarry. Should he make to summon Titan, as I anticipate, we will halt the ceremony and restrain him. At this, all hells will break loose, and we will have an army of kobolds to entertain till Alice's work is done. Just remember, none must die. We weaken them and let Einzar do the rest. It is time. Stay the course, my friends. I spy calmer waters beyond this squall. Alright, here we go. Plant both feet on the ground, let's rock. I have a bad feeling about this now.
Greetings, Patriarch. I am Merlwyb Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Laminsa. I come before you to offer my sincerest apologies for the many wrongs committed by my people against you and yours.
You were foolish to come here. Stupid, unwise, foolish.
I honestly saw this coming.
The Great Father shall have your souls for your folly.
Yep.
Aye, just as we thought.
And now shitstorm begins.
Now, Alice, quickly!
You don't need to tell me.
Let none pass. We must grant her as much time as we can.
Here we go. I'm beginning the incantation. The girl seeks to harm the Patriarch with vile magics. Kill her! Slaughter! Slay! Kill! Chris, draw the golems to me. I'll deal with them all at once. Damn, that was impressive. This is a little too easy, though. Now what? Yes! It's ready! Go, Angelo! Ah! What sorcery is this? Ah! His tempering is too severe! I can't finish the job! So one person's ether alone is not enough. They're targeting Alice! Everyone, gather close! Hey, Einzar, stop pulling shit off me. Alphino, let us lend Alisaie our ether.
Here you are, Alisaie.
They come from anywhere. Stay alert. Thanks, you two. I'll give it another try. Bombs! We can't let them get near Alisaie. Ugh! I am nearing my limits! Curses! More of them! Spread out and hold them off! That was too close.
Just a little more.
Come on. Seven hells. That's too many. Leave this to me. Stand clear, all of you. Oh, fuck buckets. Ugh. Of all the reckless things! Alisaie, now's your chance! Alright, please, please let this work! Ah, my head! The pain! The pain! Almost there! Chris, please lend me your ether too! You're dead now, girl. Finished. Done for. Dead. No, you don't. No, Admiral. It's too dangerous. I made my decision before I came here. No matter what it costs me, Limsa will have peace. Ah! Slay the last one. Exterminate. Destroy! Slay! Oh, you're gonna pull that BS on me? I'll wait. Hey, you missed me? Ugh. Whip! Tear! Gouge! Almost there. There you go. Used to deal with a guy just like you in Heaven's Ward. Guess what happened to him? He's dead. Chris, a little more ether. Just a little more and I can finish this. Thank you. It will work this time, I promise. Here we go. Here we go.
Yes, this will do. Here I go. Go, Angela.
Please let it have worked.
Did it work? What?
What is the meaning of this?
Yeah, maybe not the best idea
I'm
to do it
sorry,
here.
But they died by your hand. You sacrificed them to summon Titan.
No, 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 no! Why? Why would I do such a thing?
Would that there were a cure for the victims of the Tempered.
Uh-huh.
Gabu! What are you doing here?
Patriarch, please listen to me. Hear, heed, listen. The Great Father we have been summoning is false. He only hurts us and those we love. For a long time, his voice filled my mind. It told me to do terrible things. Awful, unspeakable, terrible things. But I didn't give in to it. And you mustn't either. Been too much pain already. So please, end the suffering.
What have I done?
We share this child's desire, Patriarch. An end to summoning, for it spells naught but misery for both our peoples. For many long years, man and kobold have feuded over territory, pillaging and perishing for the earth beneath our feet. It may be said that we fought to survive, but what we have sown in blood, we have reaped in suffering, and it cannot go on. I would see us set aside the past and work together for peace.
That sounds like a good idea.
It was wrong of me to hurt my own in the name of the Great Father. Sinful, evil, wrong. But that doesn't mean there can be peace between us. Men cannot be trusted. The bounty of the land was to be ours, and yours the bounty of the sea. But you broke the pact. Violated, breached, broke.
He's got a point.
Unready as we were, what choice had we but to call upon the divine to rid ourselves of your tyranny?
None, and I do not blame you for it. In violation of the spirit, if not the letter, of the pact, we took your lands for our own. The fault lies wholly with us. On behalf of all Laminsans, I offer you my humblest apology. I pray you'll find it in your heart to accept it. Yet I know an apology alone will not serve to make things right. So, we will revise the pact, to leave no room for doubt. And any who violate it shall face justice, swift and certain.
No, we won't be fooled. Not again.
Please, hear me to the end. Fleeting though it was, there was a time when man and kobold abided together in harmony, in cooperation. In those days, your people shared the secrets of smelting. Knowledge which allowed Limsa to thrive. Much of what we have, we owe to the kobolds. And so, for the good of all who dwell on this isle, I wish to make you an offer. We will bear your people's wares to every corner of the world, and trade them in your stead. In return, we will bring you the bounty, not only of the sea, but lands both near and far. Whatever you desire, the Navigator as my witness, you shall have it. There will be no more man and beastman, just the crew of the great ship that is Vylbrand. And together, we will share in the wealth of the world, if you'll only accept our hand in friendship.
We want to believe you. We truly do. But we believed you before and you betrayed us. Fooled, deceived, betrayed us.
He's got a point.
There are bad men, it's true. But there are also good ones. And the ones before you are the best of them. They were always kind to me. Caring, nice, kind, and I trust them with my life.
Before I became Admiral, I was a pirate. I stole.
Oh.
I fought. I stained the sea red with blood. Such is my past, and I dare not forget it, however much I might want to.
Wait, what?
That is death penalty. The pistol I used to pass judgment on my own sire when he fell thrall to Leviathan and betrayed his comrades. It's loaded. If you were to point it at my head and pull the trigger, I would most assuredly die.
What?
Though it isn't much, my life is the single most valuable thing I possess. If it will suffice to atone for past wrongs, take it. A single bullet to annul the old pact, and my blood to write it anew. What comes after, I entrust to this man, my second in command. I know that he will do his utmost for the happiness of all who call Vylbrand home.
thank God.
I do not trust you. Not yet. But Gabu does. And I will trust him.
Oh my God, that gave me chills. Christ, I need more bourbon.
We want you to know that we respect your faith. There's nothing wrong with giving thanks to the land which sustains you. But summoning is different. Should you hear of anyone who would attempt it, we ask that you appeal to their better judgment, or failing that, seek our aid. We're always ready to help.
Many and more of my brethren are yet in thrall to the Great Father, just as I was. If you could free them too, I would be grateful. Appreciative, thankful, grateful.
Tis we who should be grateful, Patriarch. I thank you for affording us this chance.
Whew, well, all's well that ends well. Whew. God, that made me nervous for a second there. When I saw the gun laying on the floor, I thought for a minute that Merlwyb was gonna die. I freaking... Holy shit, let's talk to her. 'Twould seem we have found a way forward with the kobolds. Next, we will help the Second Order to free their tempered brethren from thraldom. Theirs is far from the only order, of course, and it will take no small amount of time and effort to reach the rest. But reach them we will, however long it takes. I would say that I was in your debt, but that has long been true. So instead, I will say thank you for helping us plot a new course, not only for Limsa, but for all of Eorzea. Well, we've got one more quest to deal with, and we will see it in the next episode. That's it for this episode of Cruising Sanctuary. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live from PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button. Be sure to turn on notifications so you're well informed. And if you're feeling generous, feel free to throw some bits my way, or hell, just subscribe for access to exclusive videos and live streams. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here and click the bell icon for notifications. Click here to watch more by me, click here to watch the next episode, and click here to watch the previous one.